Welcome back to Coin Cash King Information Channel, where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasure. Today you're going to discover 5 Australian $1 coins that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. That's not a type, and no, you don't need to be a millionaire to own one. You might already have it and not even know. We are about to uncover rare designs, mysterious mint errors, and stories that tie Australian history right into the palm of your hand. And trust me, every single coin we're about to explore hides a surprise that could leave you speechless. Now, before we jump into the first Australian 1993 Jamaican $1, take a moment to look at your change jar, your dresser drawer, even that old coffee can in the garage. Because by the end of this video, you will be racing to check if your coins match one of these rare, mind-blowing finds. Now, I am ready when you are. Go ahead and send me the first coin picture or details, and I will start crafting its story with all the drama, value, and excitement packed in. Now take a closer look at this coin. At first glance, it looks like any regular Australian coin. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and highly collectible coins, and I promise if you're a coin collector, history lover, or someone looking to invest in valuable pieces, this video is going to be worth every second. We're talking about one of the most fascinating modern coins from Australia, the 2003 $1 coin, celebrating the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage. This isn't just a piece of metal, this is a symbol of history, progress, and empowerment. And if you have come across one in very fine condition, or better yet, uncirculated, you may just be sitting on a small fortune. So make sure you stick around till the end, because we will not only explore its historical importance and stunning design, but also dive deep into why collectors are paying big money for it in today's market. Let's begin by understanding the powerful story behind this coin. The 2003 Women's Suffrage Dollar was issued by the Royal Australian Mint to commemorate the 100th anniversary of one of the most significant milestones in Australian and global history, the granting of voting rights to women. In 1902, Australia became the second country in the world to give women both the right to vote and the right to stand for federal parliament. This was a monumental step not just for the country, but for women's rights movements worldwide. So in 2003, to mark this centenary, Australia released this special $1 coin to honor that legacy. And let's be honest, anything backed by such a meaningful cause holds more than just face value. It holds emotional, cultural, and financial value. Now let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so visually and symbolically unique. The obverse features the traditional portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which is standard for Australian coins. But the real beauty lies in the reverse design. It features a dynamic and symbolic representation of women marching, holding a banner that reads, 100 years of women's suffrage. The design is powerful, artistic, and deeply meaningful, capturing both the struggle and the triumph of women's rights. The combination of historical relevance and unique artistic expression makes this coin stand out among all other commemorative coins. It's more than currency, it's a celebration of change, perfectly struck in metal. Now, let's talk about what really fuels collector interest: rarity and condition. Although this coin was released into general circulation, many people overlooked its significance at the time. As a result, high-grade examples in very fine condition or better have become harder and harder to find. Coins that have minimal wear, preserved details, and strong luster are extremely desirable. The scarcity of pristine versions has only pushed demand higher, especially as more collectors and investors turn their attention to Australian decimal coinage. What we're seeing now is a surge in demand for these historical commemorative coins, and the 2003 Women's Suffrage Dollar is leading that trend. Even circulated coins are drawing attention. But if you happen to own one in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition, you are truly holding on to something exceptional. So how much is this coin worth in today's market? This is the part that gets exciting. On platforms like eBay, collector forums, and numismatic marketplaces, this coin, especially in very fine to uncirculated condition, has been consistently selling for impressive figures. In recent months, we've seen prices ranging from $100,000 to about $25,000. And in exceptional cases, prices have soared even higher depending on the grade and whether the coin has been graded by a professional service. Remember, we're talking about a coin that was originally worth just $1 Australian dollar. That's a return on investment of thousands of percent, and the trend doesn't seem to be slowing down. The more time passes, the more this coin becomes a key highlight in modern Australian coin collections. If you're a collector or someone who just stumbled upon this coin in their old change jar, now is the time to take action. First, examine the coin closely. If it has minimal scratches, no major wear, and the details are still sharp, consider getting it professionally graded. Coins that receive a high grade can multiply in value. Also, store it properly. Use a coin capsule or archival quality sleeve to avoid future damage. And most importantly, if you're considering selling, do your research and compare prices across reliable, numismatic platforms. Don't just sell it off casually. This coin is in demand and buyers are actively seeking high-quality examples. If you're looking to start collecting, this coin is a fantastic entry point into commemorative Australian coinage. It carries a powerful story, rising value, and beautiful design. To wrap it all up, the 2003 Australian $1 women's suffrage coin is not just a collector's item. It's a tribute to a century of progress, a rare gem in today's market, and a valuable asset for anyone who owns it. With growing interest in historical commemoratives and the increasing scarcity of high-grade examples, this coin's value is only going in one direction up. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer, the opportunity to own or profit from this coin is very real. So check your collections, search your drawers, and keep an eye out because the next valuable treasure could already be in your hands. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more rare coin features like this, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Next up, today, we're diving deep into an exciting and surprisingly valuable piece of Caribbean history. The Jamaica $1 coin from 1993, in very fine condition. If you've got one of these coins tucked away in a drawer or inherited from a family member, you may be holding on to a small treasure. What might look like just another ordinary coin is actually gaining serious attention in the numismatic world, with demand rising and collectors willing to pay impressive dollars amounts for the right piece. So grab your coin boxes and join me on this fascinating journey as we explore what makes this coin so special, why collectors are hunting for it, and how much it's truly worth in today's action-packed collector's market. Let's begin with a bit of history. Jamaica, a vibrant island nation in the Caribbean, gained its independence from Britain in 1962. Since then, the country has developed its own strong cultural and monetary identity, with coins that often reflect important national symbols, figures, and values. The 1993 Jamaica $1 coin was part of a series introduced during a period of economic transition. At the time, Jamaica was navigating through financial restructuring, which made the coinage of the era particularly notable. This $1 coin wasn't just a form of currency. It became a silent witness to the country's evolving identity and pride. Issued by the Bank of Jamaica, this coin was more than just pocket change. It was part of a broader shift in Jamaica's economy, reflecting changes in currency policies, metal compositions, and coinage designs. While it circulated widely, not many examples have survived in collectible condition. That's what sets this specific 1993 version apart. It carries a unique story and now a surprising market value. One of the reasons the year 1993 Jamaica $1 coin is standing out in today's market is due to its beautiful and detailed design. On the obverse side, you will find a powerful image of Sir Alexander Bustamante, Jamaica's first prime minister and a true national hero. His portrait is both dignified and iconic, showcasing the pride of a newly independent nation. Surrounding the image is the inscription, "The RT." Excellent. Sir Alexander Bustamante, national hero, with the year 1993 clearly minted below. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted with the impressive Jamaican coat of arms, a rich symbol representing the island's heritage. The arms feature a crocodile, the national animal, along with two Taino figures, the indigenous people of Jamaica, flanking a shield with 5 golden pineapples. Below it is the national motto, "Out of many, one people," a testament to Jamaica's rich and diverse cultural tapestry. The coin's composition, weight, and detailed finish also contribute to its appeal. It's made from a copper-nickel alloy, giving it durability and a lustrous silver appearance when preserved well. In very fine condition, the details of both the portrait and coat of arms remain crisp, adding tremendous value for collectors who demand clarity and quality in their finds. Now let's talk about what every collector wants to hear: rarity and demand. Although this coin was minted in decent quantities in 1993, the number of coins that have survived in very fine condition or better is considerably low. This is especially true for coins that weren't preserved in coin holders or albums. Most circulated examples show heavy wear, fading designs, or corrosion from tropical climates. Collectors are now aggressively searching for well-preserved 1,993 $1 Jamaican coins, particularly those that have retained their sharp design elements and haven't been overly worn. The market for these coins has been heating up, thanks in part to increased awareness, online collector groups, and even auctions that are highlighting Caribbean and Commonwealth coins. Rarity isn't just about how many were minted, it's about how many have survived in desirable condition. And when it comes to this coin in very fine shape, that number is impressively low, pushing demand through the roof. So what is the big question? How much is it worth today? Well, you might be surprised. In today's auction market, a 1993 Jamaica $1 coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $100,000 to about $32,000, depending on clarity, shine, and edge quality. Some pristine examples have even been listed for hire on niche collector sites and specialized auctions. What is most impressive is the steady upward trend in value over the last few years. As Caribbean coins become more appreciated in global numismatic circles, these lesser-known treasures are starting to shine. Compare that to its original face value of $1 Jamaican, and you're looking at a significant increase in return, especially for something that could be lying forgotten in a box of old change. The coin's rising value is a reflection of both its historical significance and its increasing scarcity in quality condition. If you're a collector or even just getting started, here are some tips to make the most of your search for this highly valued coin. First, check your coins carefully. Look for sharp detail, especially in Sir Bustamante's facial features and the coat of arms. Coins with visible lettering and minimal wear around the edges will command the highest value. Always store your coins properly. Use acid-free holders or coin flips to prevent environmental damage. Avoid cleaning your coins, as that can actually reduce their value in the eyes of serious collectors. If you're in the market to buy, aim for reputable sellers, preferably those who can provide quality images and accurate condition grading. And remember, timing is everything. As more collectors wake up to the value of this coin, the price is only expected to go higher. So there you have it, the 1993 Jamaica $1 coin, a small but powerful piece of Caribbean heritage that's making big waves in the collector's market. With its historical significance, iconic design, and rising demand, it is no surprise that this coin is gaining value at an impressive pace. Whether you already have one or are inspired to go searching, now is the perfect time to appreciate and invest in this hidden gem. Don't underestimate the value of the coins in your collection, because sometimes the most unassuming coin can turn out to be a treasure in disguise. Next up, if you're passionate about coin collecting or just love discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in for an absolute treat today. We're diving deep into a coin that has gained massive attention and value in today's collector's market, the remarkable 2021 Australian $1 donation dollar. This isn't just any ordinary coin. This is a modern collectible that has rapidly risen in demand, and some pieces, especially those in very fine condition, are fetching impressive prices in the current action-packed coin market. So stay tuned as we explore everything you need to know about this highly sought-after gem and how it could be worth far more than its face value. The story of the 2021 Australian donation dollar is as meaningful as it is exciting. First introduced in 2020 by the Royal Australian Mint, the donation dollar was created with a powerful message to remind Australians to give back to those in need. It was the world's first circulating coin designed to encourage charitable giving. Due to its popularity and the overwhelmingly positive public response, a new batch was minted in 2021, making this particular year especially collectible. What started as a government initiative to promote kindness quickly became one of the most celebrated modern releases in Australian numismatics. Collectors instantly saw the potential, and now, just a few years later, the 2021 version is gaining serious traction in the collector's arena, especially in well-preserved conditions. One look at the 2021 donation dollar, and you'll immediately notice it's unlike any other circulating coin. The most distinctive feature is the green-colored ripple design in the center, symbolic of the ripple effect of generosity. Surrounding it are finely struck inscriptions like "Give to help others" and "Donation dollar," making it both a visual and moral standout. The craftsmanship is exceptional, blending both modern minting technology and traditional symbolism. The green center is not painted, but anodized, meaning it won't fade easily, even in circulation, a feature that makes it even more desirable for long-term collectors. Every detail in this coin, from the Queen Elizabeth II effigy to the stylized ripples, has been thoughtfully designed, making it a masterpiece for modern coin enthusiasts. While millions of these coins were minted, very few survive in high grades after being in general circulation. That's where the real value lies in condition. Coins in very fine condition with minimal scratches, good color retention, and strong design details are becoming increasingly hard to find. And as time passes, the rarity of these well-kept pieces only increases. Serious collectors and investors know that modern coins with a unique backstory, symbolic meaning, and great physical condition often become the most desirable over time. That's exactly the case with the 2021 donation dollar. Even though it was made for circulation, many people either overlooked it or used it in daily transactions, meaning pristine or even lightly circulated examples are now being scooped up fast. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where things get really exciting. In today's action-packed collector's market, the year 2021 donation dollar, in very fine condition, is seeing a surge in demand. Online auctions, private coin shows, and collector forums are buzzing with interest. As of now, individual coins in verified very fine condition are being valued at upwards of $124,000 and in some cases even more, depending on provenance or grading certification. As the years go by and fewer top condition examples remain, these values are expected to climb even higher. For those who know the market and recognize modern numismatic trends, the 2021 donation dollar is proving to be a rising star. If you're a new collector or even a seasoned one, looking to add high-potential modern coins to your collection, the 2021 donation dollar should absolutely be on your radar. First, always examine the condition. The better preserved, the better the value. Look for coins with minimal wear, a bright green center, and clear inscriptions. If possible, get it graded by a professional service to enhance its credibility and market appeal. Also, hold on to multiples if you can. Prices are still climbing, and having a few in your collection now could pay off significantly in the near future. Join online numismatic communities to stay updated on auction trends, and do not be afraid to invest in what many now consider to be one of the most iconic modern Australian coins. To wrap it all up, the year 2021 Australian donation dollar is more than just a coin, it's a movement, a piece of history, and now a highly valuable collectible. Its beautiful design, meaningful message, and increasing rarity make it a must-have for any serious collector. And with the coin's value steadily rising in the market, owning one, especially in very fine condition, could be both a sentimental and financial win. So go check your pockets, revisit your change jar, or start searching online, because this little green coin is quickly becoming gold for collectors. Next up, if you're a collector, investor, or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures in your change, you're going to love today's video. We're going to explore one of the most fascinating and increasingly valuable coins in the Australian market today, the 2011 Australian $1 coin, released for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, also known as CHOGM. This isn't just another commemorative coin. It's one that has caught the attention of collectors across Australia and beyond for its rarity, stunning design, and growing demand. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you might just be holding on to something worth far more than $1. So stick around, because we're about to uncover why this coin is making big waves in today's collector's market. To truly appreciate the value of this coin, we need to understand the event it commemorates. The CHOGM 2011. $1 coin was released to mark a very significant global event, the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, held in Perth, Western Australia, in October 2011. This major gathering brought together leaders from over 50 countries across the Commonwealth, including Australia's own leaders and the then reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. The Royal Australian Mint issued this special $1 coin to celebrate the unity, diplomacy, and shared values of the Commonwealth nations. What makes this coin so important is not just the event itself, but the cultural and historical weight it carries. It is a symbol of international cooperation, and Australia's vital role on the world stage, which instantly gave the coin a sense of prestige and long-term relevance in the eyes of collectors. Now let's talk about what sets this coin apart in terms of design and craftsmanship. The 2011 CHOGM $1 coin features a stunning emblem on the reverse side that reflects the Commonwealth star surrounded by radiating lines, symbolizing unity and diversity. It's a beautifully executed piece with a clean, modern design that stands out among standard issue coins. On the obverse side, of course, is the traditional portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, giving it that royal appeal. Struck in aluminum bronze and issued as both a circulating and collector coin, this piece was minted with extreme precision and care by the Royal Australian Mint. Every detail, from the smooth edges to the intricate artwork, showcases the Mint's commitment to quality. And for those who appreciate design and symbolism, this coin delivers on every front. It's not just money, it's history in your hand. Now here's where things get really exciting: the rarity and demand of this coin in today's collector world. Although millions of coins are minted every year in Australia, only a limited number of these CHOGM coins were produced, and far fewer remain in very fine or uncirculated condition. Because it was released over a decade ago, most of the coins that were in circulation have worn down or been lost, making high-grade examples increasingly hard to find. For coin collectors, rarity is everything, and the CHOGM $1 coin ticks all the boxes. It is limited, it is tied to a historic event, and it is visually unique. Coin collecting communities, auction houses, and even online marketplaces have seen a surge in interest for this piece, especially in very fine or higher conditions. Serious collectors are always on the lookout for clean, well-preserved versions, and they're willing to pay a significant premium for them. So what is the actual value of this coin in today's market? This is the part many of you are waiting for. The real-world value of a 2011 CHOGM coin in very fine condition can go well above $160,000 or more, depending on the condition and where it's sold. On platforms like eBay, some sellers have listed pristine, uncirculated coins at even higher prices, and they are getting sold. Auction houses have also featured this coin in specialized events, with strong bidding activity showing that this isn't just hype, it's real demand. What is fueling this? Simple: scarcity, historical relevance, and collector passion. And remember, as time passes, well-preserved coins only become more valuable. So if you've got one tucked away in a coin folder or an old drawer, it might be time to have it professionally graded or listed for sale, because it's definitely attracting attention in today's action-packed collector's market. If you're a new collector or even an experienced numismatist, here are a few tips to make the most of this opportunity. First, always check the condition coins graded as very fine or better hold the most value. Look for sharp detail in the design, minimal wear, and no heavy scratches or discoloration. Second, consider getting your coin authenticated and graded by a trusted service. This can significantly boost its value when selling. Third, keep an eye on online marketplaces and auction sites to follow pricing trends. Many collectors are starting to recognize the long-term potential of CHOGM coins, and prices are only going up. Finally, if you're still searching for this coin, be patient and persistent. Check with local dealers, flea markets, and estate sales. Sometimes the most valuable coins show up where you least expect them. So there you have it. The 2011 Australian $1 CHOGM coin isn't just a piece of spare change. It's a symbol of international history, expert minting, and growing collector demand. Whether you're holding onto one already or just learning about it now, this coin is a perfect example of how modern numismatics is evolving. With its limited mintage, stunning design, and a strong connection to a major historical event, this is a coin with real staying power and serious value potential. If you are a collector, now's the time to take a closer look at this gem. And if you are lucky enough to have one in very fine condition or better, congratulations. You are holding a real treasure. Next up, in Today, we're spotlighting an extraordinary and highly sought-after Australian coin that has caught the attention of collectors and enthusiasts around the world. The 1997 Australian $1 commemorative coin, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the birth of Charles Kingsford Smith. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history, aviation, and national pride wrapped into one shining treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is one coin you definitely want to know about. because its value in today's market is skyrocketing, and it could be worth far more than just $1. The 1997 $1 Charles Kingsford Smith commemorative coin was issued by the Royal Australian Mint to honor one of Australia's greatest national heroes. Born in 1997, Charles Kingsford Smith was a pioneering aviator whose legendary flights put Australia on the global aviation map. He famously completed the first trans-Pacific flight from the United States to Australia in 1928 in his aircraft, the Southern Cross, a feat that captured the imagination of the entire world. This coin was released to celebrate the centenary of his birth, recognizing his immense contribution to aviation history and national identity. It's more than a coin. It's a tribute to a true trailblazer whose legacy still soars. Now, let's take a closer look at the unique and stunning features of this coin. On the reverse, you will find a detailed portrait of Charles Kingsford Smith himself, looking confidently into the distance, a representation of his forward-thinking vision. Beside him, engraved with precision, is the iconic Southern Cross aircraft, symbolizing his groundbreaking journey across the skies. The artistry and depth of the engraving are impressive, with sharp relief and intricate design elements that stand out, especially in very fine condition. The obverse carries the classic effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael MacLuve, standard for Australian coins of the era. The overall design is clean, elegant, and packed with meaning, making it a standout among commemorative issues. While this coin was released into general circulation, finding one in very fine or better condition today is becoming increasingly rare. Many of these coins have been lost to time or show significant wear from years of handling. That's why coins that retain their original luster, detail, and shape are in such high demand. Collectors are actively searching for well-preserved examples, especially those that haven't been damaged or overly circulated. The rarity of finding this coin in such pristine condition, combined with the historical significance, has created a surge of interest and competition in the collector's market. It is the kind of coin that is rising in value year after year and is quickly becoming a star in many private collections. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get really exciting. While the face value of this coin is just $1 Australian, its market value is far beyond that in today's collector landscape. Coins in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $120,000 or even more, depending on overall appearance, luster, and sharpness. Uncirculated and proof versions are commanding even higher prices in auctions and private sales, sometimes exceeding $122,000. Some collectors have been willing to pay premium rates for coins with exceptional eye appeal. Online auction platforms and coin forums are lighting up with discussions and bidding wars over this coin. If you own one in very fine condition, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands, so keep your eyes peeled and your collections checked. If you're looking to add this remarkable coin to your collection, or if you think you already have one, here are a few things to keep in mind. Always inspect the coin under good lighting to assess the detail and wear. Look for clear features on both the portrait and the aircraft. Sharpness in these areas typically means better value. Try to store your coins in acid-free sleeves or holders to prevent further wear or tarnish. And if you are buying, make sure to purchase from reputable dealers or verified sellers. Keeping an eye on online auctions and marketplaces can lead you to a great deal, but authenticity and condition are key. Joining coin collecting groups or forums can also help you stay updated on current values and trends. The more informed you are, the better your chances of making a smart, profitable move. In conclusion, the 1997 Charles Kingsford Smith $1 coin is a shining example of how history, art, and value can come together in a single, spectacular piece of currency. With its rich historical background, striking design, growing rarity, and increasing market demand, this coin is far more than pocket change. It's a potential collector's gem. Whether you are in it for the historical appreciation or the investment opportunity, this is one coin that deserves your attention. So go check your coin jar, explore the market, and maybe, just maybe, you will strike gold with this incredible piece of Australian numismatic history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden coin treasures and tips. Your next valuable find might be just a video away.